And there's the bottle of Dalwhinnie.
Dalwhinnie is the gentle spirit.
It's the gentle spirit. Today's show is sponsored by Dalwhinnie, unofficially.
Produced in the highest of all Scottish distilleries at 1,073 feet.
Delicious.
Smooth and clean, Dalwhinnie is a mellow, subtle malt, yielding flavors of creamy vanilla and a heather honey sweetness. It finishes in a smoky Highland glow of surprising
We should have a segment called Reading Labels.
And boring the crap out of people.
Dude, fuck you.
Dude, I love it, man. I actually think we should get our whole Scotch collection in here and just read label upon label.
Is Will louder than anyone else?
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's turn him down.
I mean, Will is the singer in a rock band. Clearly, he's going to be louder than everyone else.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
All right, I am now passing glasses of the gentle spirit around to the
Thank
table.
you, Aiden.
We have
Thank
one
you.
to Gabe.
So we have show notes.
Wait, what are we doing here?
We're
Like
doing the
who are
podcast.
we and what are we doing?
Oh, we're
drinking whiskey.
Audiocrush.
This is
We are?
possibly Audiocrush. I don't know.
Probably Audiocrush.
I thought that was a really crappy new metal band from
It's a
Michigan.
crappy band. They have audiocrush.com, but I like the name, so...
By the way, has anyone seen the band Audiocrush out of Michigan? They totally have mullets and
Yeah.
they'll fucking rock.
And they have a token fat dude who...
Token.
kind of like us, Will.
Dude, that was kind of mean.
Nothing, I'm just saying.
I'm not nearly as fat as that dude.
No, not nearly.
You're still the token fat dude though of the
yeah.
group.
If anyone's the token fat dude.
Yes.
So
I guess we're
today
gonna
in
get
the
into that,
show,
aren't
we've
we?
got a large variety planned for you.
Well, who are we?
People
People don't know who we are.
This is the Group Hug show.
Dude,
I'm just saying. This is where
I'm
we're
not
pushing it out
affiliated
there.
with Group Hug.
No, he's not. But we're going to put it on there.
But you're riding on the coattails.
That's right.
We're riding on the
That's
coattails.
That's a good point.
They're my coattails. I don't have to ride on them.
Your coattails.
I
don't. You know what? I don't really like your coattails.
Fair enough. I'm not so hot on them.
I don't want to ride them.
But I think this is going to be the thing to launch us to start. We're going to be on fucking XM and Sirius and Cox Communications in like 2 weeks.
Within minutes.
Minutes. They're going to pick this shit up. We have show notes.
Nice.
This is
Show
the
enough.
first segment's called show notes.
We're officially pouring the fourth glass of scotch here, so...
Wait,
show notes
who are we? This is what I'm saying. Like, nobody knows. There's 4 people talking, and no
All
one
right.
knows who we are.
I'm Gabe. Gabriel Jeffrey.
Creator
Gabe, which is
of
good.
GroupHug.us.
That's right. I also have a Polish nickname, but we'll get to that.
I'm Aiden. I created nothing, and I do nothing, and I have no Polish nickname.
But your last name is hyphenated.
It's hyphenated.
Foxholden.
Foxholden with large hair.
Yeah.
I'm McLean. That's me. I kind of just I don't even know why I'm here really. I guess because I have a track record of podcasting.
It's because McLean lives in
You
our
have
house.
a track record?
Yeah, you didn't know I had a show already.
You've done this before.
Yes,
Have you seen a rig like this?
dude. This rig pales in comparison to mine.
I'm going to shave your head.
Hold him back.
And then there's Wilf.
I'm the Biscuit.
This is
His
Sea Dog
name-
Biscuit.
His name's Will.
My name is Will.
Don't call him Biscuit. It's fucking embarrassing.
No, not Biscuit.
No,
the
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Whatever. It's embarrassing no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You know, definite article or not.
Let's start off with the first segment, according to the show notes, is a half-assed movie review.
Right. That's a great segment.
And the premise is
We talk about a movie.
That we kind of remember.
that we might have seen on cable.
That we might have seen late night.
Actually, I didn't really have cable. I believe Gabe didn't have cable.
No, I didn't
either.
have cable either.
I
mean, rarely had
So
TV.
this is going to be a rough segment.
My dad used to actually unscrew the back of the TV, put the power cord inside it, and then screw it back on so that we couldn't watch it.
So what movie are we going to review?
Do you want to do Mannequin?
I don't remember that movie at all, so it's going to be real half-assed.
I
Actually, it's
kinda
going to be no
remember it.
ass.
We're going to do Mannequin.
I really want to know what the name of that black guy is because he has a funny name. I think it has love.
Dude, was it
Was it
IMDb?
don't even
Bokeem
remember there being
Woodbine?
a black guy in
Dude,
it.
we are working on a computer which has
All right.
interweb access.
I don't know if it's going to screw up the recording.
Hi-fi interweb.
So Mannequin isn't.
Do I search for Mannequin or black guy?
Put both in.
Man,
So-
1987. That sounds right.
Nequin.
dude, isn't that?
Here it is. Directed by Michael Gottlieb.
Ah, a crowd.
What was the character's name? We've got
dude,
Andrew McCarthy,
Andrew McCarthy.
No one gives a
Kim
shit about
Cattrall,
Kim Cattrall,
Estelle
not
Getty,
Shannon Town.
James Spader,
No.
G.W. Bailey, Carol
No.
Davis,
Oh, Spader was in it?
Steve Vinovich, Christopher
Oh, the
Mather,
Spade was-
Maher, sorry, Misash Taylor,
Yeah. What was his character's name?
Hollywood Montrose.
Yes.
That sounds like the
That's
name of
it.
a black guy in an 80s movie.
That's awesome.
Hollywood.
That's right.
Hollywood
Dude,
Sounds about
Montrose.
right.
Not to mention Misash.
Do they list who is the token fat guy?
I think it says Will
I
Hasenploth.
think it says.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Wilf the Biscuit
Okay,
Hasenploth.
so here, don't
Okay.
read the synopsis.
Okay, I'm not.
Because
I'm
you're
not.
going to cheat.
So who
No,
who
I'm not
best
even reading it.
remembers what the movie was about? Because I don't remember
Well,
anything
there's
about
a mannequin
Yep, she was hot.
in a department store who's hot.
But she wasn't
Andrew
really a
McCarthy is a
Right.
loser. Like
No, she was a mannequin sometimes.
No, she
Oh.
starts off as a mannequin. She's a mannequin in a department store. Andrew McCarthy, I think, works there and is a loser like in every other movie.
And
he's in in the
he
80s.
like dances around at night when no one's around, except
Right, with
for
Hollywood.
Montrose.
Wow, I don't remember that.
He does, man, and like he wears stuff that's in the store, and then like does all this crazy stuff.
like Wonder Bros.
So it was like a homosexual kind of thing?
It's kind of a homosexual thing. No, he was just exploring his sexuality,
his
and
homosexual side.
his homosexuality. And he would run around and he would do little things, but that's basically how he fed his like creative, like floodwaters.
Dude, what?
So that's
I mean, seriously, what the fuck are you talking? There's a loser.
This is what mannequin was about.
No.
Actually,
There's
you know
a
what?
loser who works in a department store who jerks off to a mannequin, and eventually she becomes real. And it's not Shannon Tweed.
no, but it's
Don't try this at home.
It's the same. It's the one of the women from Sex and the City. Like that was her
Yeah.
claim to fame for years before Sex and the
vehicle?
City. Yeah,
The blonde one? The kind of like hot middle-aged one?
the real tall one.
Isn't that
that's
all
just
of them?
like
Oh.
the one. No, the one who's real tall. Who's just like, whatever. I haven't
There's a
seen-
tall one?
The
I don't know
tallest
if I've
one.
seen that show, actually.
So wait,
It's not.
this is the one with the woman who looks like a horse in it, right?
Yes,
Yes.
A horse?
Jessica
Sure.
Parker.
Jessica Parker.
Yes, Jessica.
No. Now we're talking about Sex and the City.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so
Sexuality in the city.
Mannequin, though, at one point in the night, these two villains show up, and then they break in somehow, and then they like hold.
Are they trying to get
Andrew
the
McCarthy?
the plans?
I think they were just in there for a quick buck, but they were.
What does that mean?
I don't really know. Actually, I think they were like trying to just steal some designer jeans or something, and it was actually
This is truly a half-assed.
This is getting long in the tooth. Let's move on to the next segment.
Yes.
all right.
Okay, God damn it! It's time for Will's math moment.
Retarded.
Will's gonna tell us one reason why, or maybe one example.
Just some
why-
cool
why
math
math
fact.
is interesting.
A math fun
then
fact.
someone's
really.
gonna make
This could
some
also be
fart
called
noise.
math is cool. This is called
Okay.
math is cool. That's what it's
With Will.
the biscuit. Wilf the biscuit.
Here you go.
That's right.
You're at a bar with N of your best friends, okay,
N. He said N, by the way.
and you buy a round of drinks, and everyone clinks glasses. Thank you for that.
I remember this.
You remember this, right?
Yep.
See, this is like a cool, because it's like you're like hanging out at a bar with like your cool friends.
But this isn't like
And
normal
suddenly-
math. This is
No,
autism.
This is like real math. I mean, this is like the real deal.
Dude, get on with it.
You have
This math
N
sucks.
N glasses, and everyone's gonna clink glasses like this.
Let's do it. Should we do that in front of a
And
mic?
spill scotch on the table.
That's right.
You can probably hear it.
Cheers.
And
And on my
suppose you wanted to know exactly how many glass clinks there were. You might be forced to sort of count on your fingers for a long time, or you could just make use of this tidy little formula, which is n squared plus n over 2.
Okay.
That's it.
No, see, I thought it was like a Rain Man thing, and you were actually counting because when this happened, there were like 13 people, and not everybody clinked everybody's glass.
That's
and
right.
then you gave a number, and I was thinking it was like counting matchsticks that are dropped on the floor.
Right, but it was 86, and it was like, wow, like how could anyone have actually counted to 86?
But that's not
that
nearly
fast?
as interesting.
No.
So
it does involve
this,
N.
This segment could actually be called "Math Isn't as Interesting as It Might Seem If You Don't Understand It."
No, math is
It was 91,
Math
actually.
isn't as interesting as Will.
Not 91,
So you
actually.
fucked
Sorry.
up.
I fucked up, yeah. I was trying to be cool, but like...
And that's Math is Cool. Thank you, Aiden.
dude.
We're going to move right on, actually, to the. You know what? How can we? You know what? Should we do a song?
Yeah,
Let's do a song. Let's do a song. Which song should we do?
Let's well, we're gonna close with the one you wanted, right? So let's listen to Legionnaires in Doubt by
All
Death
right,
Ray.
let's do that. Here we go.
That was Death Ray with a song called Legionnaires in Doubt. It's off their first record, which is entitled Death Ray. Came out in the year 2000. I believe it was on Capricorn Records. Death Ray is from Sacramento. They feature ex-members of Cake. Their website is deathraymusic.com. .com.
Is it all of Cake that went into this thing?
No, it's one of them. I forget what his name is. I think it's Greg Brown, maybe. I don't really know much, but one dude from Cake is in that band. Don't know much about history.
That's good.
Don't know much about Scientology.
So what's going on next?
Cocktail.
So the point of the segment, right, is that we invent a cocktail,
and then we get you drunk,
right? And then we need people out there listening to try it out and kind of give us some feedback, right?
That's it.
And where it is that they can feedback? What's the phone number?
We do have a hotline where you can feedback. That number is 415. No. That's actually not the number.
Because that's San Francisco.
The number is 425-969-5502. And if you go to the website, grouphug.us, the number is there also.
And if you want to call it, you can leave us your feedback on cocktails or any other secret confession that you want us to air in public and then make fun of you with.
We'll fucking air that shit, and we will rip you apart.
Like your dirty goddamn laundry.
Like that.
It'd be cool, actually, if you could call after, or like maybe before you drink it, and then drink some, or
if you
call
drink it
back or
on,
something.
if you drink it while you're leaving the message, there's a much higher likelihood that we will air it.
And if you belch after you drink it, you're basically guaranteed to get on this fabulous little program.
Or just do something else like,
but don't
any kind of like dick and fart jokes.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
I would say
gas
don't
coming out
like
of your orifices.
Don't bullshit. Like, don't just pour beer and say this is gross and expect your 15 minutes to kind of like come knocking. Yeah.
Incidentally, as a little disclaimer, if we ever put up a flaming drink, and then you call while you're drinking it while it's flaming and it melts your phone, we are not responsible.
Let's actually just kind of expand that and say that we are not responsible for anything ever.
That's real safe.
But especially not melted phones.
Yeah.
But I mean, really
get a
anything,
lawyer.
What?
Should we get a lawyer?
We should get a lawyer. We're going to need one.
I'm mildly a paralegal. I could probably take care of it.
You're also mildly
what
paraplegic.
What does a paralegal do?
I don't know, but I've sort of done it.
We should have a segment called "What Does a Paralegal Do?"
I know a
and we
paralegal.
just
or
take
like
guesses.
paralegal or paraplegic.
If you know what a paralegal does, call 425-969-5502.
It's a lawyer that has no limbs. Actually, it's funny. The fact that we know Shithound probably should imply that we have a lawyer already.
It should.
Well, maybe
by the way, you
so
will
that
learn about Shithound later.
Should we do the Shithound recipe?
Yeah, that should be that should kick it off.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good segue.
All right,
Let's do it.
We're going to do the Shithound recipe.
Actually, it's called
I'm sorry. What is it?
No.
Shithound Cuisine Quickie.
No, wait, no. Here's what I'm saying. The drink that we suggest should be the Shithound.
Oh, right. We didn't do the drink.
Oh, right. Actually, there is a drink called the Shithound.
Let's do the Shithound.
We're actually can we pause for a second? No one here is very smart or very sober, so we've got nothing good to say to you.
Fair enough. Let's do the Shithound.
The Shithound is basically a greyhound,
Which is
grapefruit juice and vodka. It's a very tasty drink. It hydrates you while it fucks you up. Are we allowed to say that?
Totally.
Okay,
I mean, I've
sweet.
said fuck so many times I can't even count.
That's true.
Fuck.
He is a filthy
Fucking say
motherfucker.
that
Fuck.
shit.
If you buy like the cheap ass, nasty like Blanchard's vodka, you can actually put it through like a Brita filter 2 or 3 times, and it'll remove most of the shit that gives you a headache.
And make a halfway decent greyhound, actually.
It's true.
Now, if you want to go for a shithound, you take that halfway decent greyhound and you add just a little bit of Chambord. Mm-hmm. And then it like colors it up.
Chambord is raspberry flavored, right?
That's right. And it makes it look kind of brownish. Fair enough.
Like shit.
And it gives you a little,
And it's a lot of fun to order.
It's a little
is.
nuge. little.
Gives it just a little.
That's right. So anyways, that's a shithound, and it's named in honor of our good friend Shithound. And we have a little Shithound's
It's almost like
culinary-
that's kind of a gimme because we've actually tried that, and
Yeah.
it's not scary. It's actually tasty.
It's very tasty.
But it's a good segue into.
But what's fun
So
is
actually, the
segments.
homework is not to make one; it's to go to your favorite bar and order one. Seriously, Go order one. If they don't know what it is,
Punch them.
punch them, tell them what it is, punch them again, and then go order it again.
Order it straight faced. Don't let on like this is some crazy drink you made up. Just be like,
Don't laugh.
yeah, I'll have a Shithound, and just look them straight in the eye, and then they'll be like, a what? And then you explain it.
And this brings us to the Shithound culinary.
You know,
quickie.
we're gonna
And
start.
right.
We're starting a trend. Like I guarantee that this is the new drink.
That's right.
This is like
You're
the
making
flirtini.
some bold assumptions there, buddy. Like, people
I'm
are
a
gonna
fucking
listen to
visionary.
this.
I am like a soothsayer, man.
That's true. He is.
We need a sound logo for the Shithound culinary quickie.
Are we
1,
singing
2,
sound logo?
3. Shithound culinary quickie.
Hello, hotline. This is Shithound, and I've called to give you a recipe. Shithound's culinary quickie. It's called Grandma Ann's cheese ball. And to make Grandma Ann's cheese ball, you use 3 3-ounce packages of regular Philadelphia cream cheese. Then you use a 3-ounce package of Philadelphia chive cream cheese. If you can't find the chive cream cheese, you just need to buy some fresh chives and chop them up and put them in 3 ounces of cream cheese. You combine all the cream cheese together in a bowl, and you add a jar of Roca blue cheese, a small jar of Kraft Roca blue cheese, and make sure that the cream cheese is cool, but not too close to room temperature, otherwise it gets a little slimy. You want it to be firm enough to roll it into a ball. And when you have it rolled into a ball, you might want to add just the itsy-bitsy amount of Italian dressing. Not too much because it will make it all wet. And you don't want it to be too wet. So once you have it into a ball, and it's all good, you have all the cheese mixed together, stick a clove of garlic in the center. And then you place that in the refrigerator for 24 hours. In the meantime, you take pecans and you crush them and have those ready. And in 24 hours, you pull out the ball, you pull out the clove that you inserted, or you can leave it in if you want, and then you roll the ball in pecans, and voila, you have Shithound's culinary quickie. Thank you.
Let's go to relationship advice.
With Wilf the Biscuit Hasn't
Wilf the Biscuit Hasn't
Who
is
is,
going to give us a tidbit.
Okay, so
This is called taking someone else's girlfriend.
that's pretty funny, you guys. There was a situation that we might describe as sticky.
There is.
There is currently a situation, and
Sticky.
it's gotten a little bit sticky.
Things are stuck to each other.
Not
But
like
not in a
that.
sexual way.
Not in a sexual way. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, why don't one of you guys ask me a question? Ask
So,
some advice from
So, Wilf,
yes.
how do you steal another dude's girlfriend?
Well, you gotta weasel in there. You gotta charm them, and you gotta. It's basically like I'm like worm tongue, basically.
Worm tongue.
Worm tongue. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
For any of you nerds who are not listening, or non-nerds, this is Saruman's little helper in
This is
the
gay.
Lord of the Rings trilogy.
McLean, why don't you ask the
another
question?
uncomfortable moment.
yeah. I mean, I'm like sweating. I mean, this is like super uncomfortable for me.
Why don't we just move on? I mean, we've hit 3 uncomfortable moments. We've gotten some tenuous relationship advice.
In as many minutes, actually.
All right, Aiden and I now. This is the high 5 minute. This is
Gabe and I are incapable of giving each other a high five.
Let's get all glasses
We're
away
gonna-
from electronic equipment. We don't want distilled, mixers.
That's right.
Okay, you ready? Here's
So
a drum roll.
McLean, how many times do you think it's going to take?
I'm going to go for 2.
I'm gonna say 4.
I got it.
That was so totally. That was so not it.
I mean,
Dude.
I got near his palm.
I mean, you guys
that
touched
was
hands.
pretty close.
That was close.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
that
2.
wasn't a
I'm
high
going
five.
for
Here we
2.
go.
All
Ready?
right, ready?
I'm saying 4.
Dude.
It wasn't 2.
That was, I mean,
The microphone's in the way, though, okay?
Does anyone know the adjective flappy?
man, it's degenerating, actually.
Okay.
Here comes another one.
All right. Don't go for 2 hands. Just try 1. Baby steps.
All right, you know what? Next time.
It's all.
So they failed, basically. There was no successful high five.
Cliffhanger
Here.
episode.
Will they do it
With
next
Gabe
time?
and
Do you want to see
Ethan.
McLean and I just fucking nail it right now?
Let's see.
All
Nail
right, here
it.
we go. See.
Dude.
Hey,
Whatever.
pretend like it was nailed. They don't know.
There's a light on that's kind of, it's
Yeah.
kind of casts an orange glow. It makes things
That's right,
confusing.
it's confusing.
Who needs a nightcap?
Dude.
The next segment, actually, I think we're going to move on to is what would Shithound do?
So, for anyone not tuning in 4 seconds ago,
Because you tune in with the podcast.
that's right.
Or for those of you who didn't just like fast forward.
Shithound, he's from Nebraska. He drops his pants in public regularly. He says various things that will make you terribly uncomfortable.
So, okay, here's the setup, because I know this. What would Shithound do if he had recently grown some facial hair and was at a party and was trying to, pick up girls? What would he do?
That's easy. Shithound would name his mustache the Cobra.
Yes.
And then he would approach women who are preferably married and then ask them, how would this mustache feel on your pussy?
See, this isn't fair. That actually happened. Right? We're trying to guess what Shithound would do.
because we're
That's
doing
not a hypothetical.
I mean, the thing is that what would Shithound do is based on what would Jesus do, right? And
Right.
everything that you say on what would Jesus do is something that he did in the Bible. So in Shithound's Bible, in the Gospel of
That's true.
Shithound,
Yeah.
the good news, if you will.
So how often do the answers for what would Jesus do and what would Shithound do actually align?
Never.
I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't think anyone ever actually asked Jesus about the facial hair party thing. He did have some sweet facial hair, kind of like Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
That would probably feel magnificent
And
on
Kenny-
one's pussy.
Kenny Loggins got so much poon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like 3 or 4.
Three to 4.
I thought he was
and anywhere
gay.
in between.
Yeah, but in that
Yeah,
time,
but I
he
mean-
hooked up 3 to 4 poons.
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
think
he was
he's gay.
a celebrity.
Really?
No. All right, what's the next segment?
We're going to go to McLean's Slither section.
Oh, okay.
And that was McLean's Slither section. On that, actually, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm not sure if we shouldn't just close now.
Let's do it. We got a little rock and roll song that you've probably all heard.
Well, whatever. It's good, and maybe they haven't heard it.
Maybe they haven't, and it's good regardless.
It's Spoon, and it's from their latest album called "Gimme Fiction," and the song is it's awesome. It's
awesome.
It's good.
Awesome.
It's like the third best song on that album, actually.
It's
It totally is. It's really
I turned
good.
my camera on, and it's available on their album, and
We
you
don't-
can
you don't
hear
have to
more
sing
of
it,
it
Will.
on their website, spoontheband.com.
I turn my camera on. I cut my fingers on the way. On the way. The way I'm slipping away. I turn my feelings on. You made me untouchable for life. Yeah, yeah. And you wasn't polite. It hit me like a tongue. You hit me like a tongue. No, no, no. Ooh, yeah. Well, I turn my feelings on. I turn my feelings on inside. Yeah, yeah. Feel like I'm gonna ignite. I saw them stars go off. I saw them stars go off at night. Ooh, yeah, yeah. And they're looking alright.
Roll up, keep up, roll up, get up, roll up,